Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to explore the various meeting options available inside Microsoft Teams. But before we move to the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and press the bell icon to receive the notification whenever I am updating or uploading a new video. Before we move to the demo, here is a short intro. Now I'm in this Microsoft Teams, and if I go and try to schedule a meeting, I'll present it with this UI, which is a by default available to us, right? But when I click on this drop down and select a webinar, which help us to host interact event with registration, I am presented with this different UI where I can set up a webinar. Once I fill out the details about the webinar and customize the registration process, I can publish a separate site where a user can visit that and subscribe or register for the webinar. So in this case, I'm going to create one test event webinar. Let me give it a name as test webinar event, and this is the date when I recorded this video, and I'm going to provide it a time as 4, let's say 4:15 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. a 15 minutes of webinar for this the purpose of demo, right? And I'm going to add the same description in this case. There is different options available in this webinar, like let's say who is going to be the organizer. So organizer is I am, because I am creating this webinar. I can add any co-organizer which are part of the same tenant, but they cannot publish the webinar. But also I can add the presenter. Let's say I'm adding myself, that is Sigur, yes, Sigur Dabe as a presenter. I'm going to present something in this webinar, and also I can add some external presenters as well. So let me add my personal Gmail account, that is sigur.gmail.com, as an external presenter. So external presenters, we get the join links, and these links will not be forwarded because it is specifically generated for this external presenters. I can have a public or your organization, that means particular tenant level of webinar. Let's make it public and also allow sharing to the social media event site. I will also make this attendee experience smooth. Okay, so let me just save these details. So that is a basic detail about the webinar. So now that is saved, let me move to this second step, that is presenter bios. So the first one is guest speaker is siga.gov@gmail, that is my external user link, and another one is ygr admin. So I can go and change the details for siga.gov@gmail.com. Let's say my name, guest. I can give a job title as, let's say, a solution architect. Right. If I want to provide some more detail about what is my Twitter, what is my LinkedIn profile, URL, everything I can provide in that. Let me just give a description as working as a SharePoint solution architect. Right. At let's leave it to that, and let's click on save. Okay, and same thing I can do for the YGR account as well. So here I'm just adding admin who will handle this webinar event. Okay, let's click save. Okay, so the next thing is theming, where I can change the banner image, or if I want to change theme color, I can also do that. Let's say my theme color is black. Oh, no, not black. Let me have it the default one for this. Now it looks good. And if I want to add a custom logo, I can do that as well. I can zoom in, zoom out of that image, but that could be a PNG or JPG image with a max size of 500. Let's say I want to change the image, then I can choose any other image regarding my webinar. I'm just going to cancel it for now because it's not a proper image, right? The next thing is if I want to change the banner image, I can also zoom in, zoom out here. I can, same way, I can have another image as well. Okay. So the other thing, go and configuration step, and where we see how many number of people can join this webinar. Let's say here the value is 1,000. Let's make it simply for the example purpose 2, and what type of form they are going to be provided. Let's say first name, last name, email, and Microsoft consent fields are required and already added. If I want to add any other fields which a user has to fill in when they are registering for the webinar, let's say job title, organization, industry. Let's remove the industry. We can have, let's say, never mind. Okay, and let me just go and save the changes. And the next thing is attendee status. Right now, we don't have any registrations yet, so it is not showing any details. But once a user is registered for the webinar, the details will be available in here. And these are the number of emails being fired when any event is occurring. Let's say attendee registered, attendee has pending approval, attendee wait listing, webinar reminder when the webinar about to start, 1 hour before that the email has been sent. Everything is provided as an email template, and this is the preview of the email template. Let's say someone is registered, this is the type of email they are going to receive. So at the attendee first name, the name of the attendee will be replaced in that. Okay, and if let's say I want to see attendee rejection email, somehow we are not able to conduct this event, this webinar event, this type of email has been sent to them, right? And this is related to cancellation. So due to some reason, if we cancel the event, then this email has been fired to them. This is for the cancellation notice for the event, right? Okay, the next thing is reports. Currently, we don't have anyone, or we haven't started the webinar, so nothing in there. Once we have our webinar completed, the recording will show up here. And once the webinar is done and we recorded that, it is going to be available in here. We can see a draft. So this is opening a new tab in the browser where we can see how our site will look like for this test webinar. We see the details, we see the banner image, we see the logo, we see the subject line, what are the details we have filled in up, and the details about when the event is about to start and what is the exact timings. And if we want to share this event directly, we can just copy this link, and it is going to be available to whoever user is using that link. Okay, and if we click on the publish, it is asking if you are ready with the version we are having, and we can click on publish. Once the publish is done, it says like your site is ready. You can copy this link to provide anyone who wants to join the webinar or whom you want to join the webinar. It is opening the same page we have in the draft mode. Okay. So right now I am with the Seegers user. Let me try to go and log in with one of my another user, that is Herson, and paste the same link in here. He is going to see the same site with the details, and he can click on the register. Let's say I am Herso, then I am clicking on that register button. It is all auto populating my first name, last name, and email address. And as we added the job title and organization as a new fields, extra fields, they are appearing here. And after reading the terms and condition, I can click on the register. So once I click on the register, it is providing this nice message like see you at the test webinar event at that same time. And also I have received one event into his email address, right? So it is this one. You are registered for test webinar event, and it is same thing, right? And as we saw that preview email, it replaced the webinar, sorry, the attendee name, and then it's them. So now the event has already been there. It's already been started. So let me just go and start this. So let me just go and click on the join event, right? And here is the new view we are having in this particular, uh, right? And in this particular scene, the event is not started. Let's say Harsad is trying to join in the meeting, in the same meeting where I am the cigarette Prakash Infotech is the person who's there. And let me just try to go and I'm doing it wrong. Just a minute. Let me go and connect using this Harsad account. Let me click on join now. So it says like the meeting will start shortly, and this is the UI and person will see until I start the meeting. They are not going to see the meeting. And here I am seeing one attendee is waiting in the lobby, and there is a person who is waiting the meetings to be started. So once the meeting is started, I am there, and Harsad is also there. And the noticeable thing in here for Harsad is the camera and microphone is not allowed. As an administrator, I can allow mic or camera, but for Harsad, it is not allowed. And you see the message on the top like you can no longer unmute yourself, right? I can start the recording here. So why I'm starting it, so that once we check that recording tab, we can view, we can see the recording available into that, right? I can have another options like so transcript, so the transcript in here. So whatever I'm going to say is going to be available in here. Let's say hello, coming in, everything, right? So this is how the webinar is working. So now this is basically a same meeting as we have, right? But the only thing is I am the presenter. I can share my screen and all that stuff. The other users cannot do that until I allow them to unmute their mic or show their camera or share their screen. And click on this meeting. That's a webinar meeting, right? And if I go and check why it's not coming, just a moment, let me check it very quickly. So let me just click on this event. Oh yeah, now it's available. So I have this manage event. When I can right click on that and I see the same page where if I go into the registration, I see the attendee status. There is only one attendee or the one person has registered. And these are the details, SE level 2, PSSPL, all the details are available in there. And here, if I go into the, let's say, reports, I see the report about the actual webinar. One person registered, there are three persons attended. That's me, Harsad, and Vaibhav, I guess. And a duration like 2 minutes and 20 seconds is a meeting duration, and average attendance time is 1 minute 22 seconds. And the details about the registered person. One is Sigar at Prakash, and one is the Harsad. The other thing is a recording. So I have recorded the meeting, right? So the meeting is available to me until I publish it. It is not going to be available to the other attendee persons. So Harsad cannot see it until I publish the meeting, publish the recording. Okay. So let's wait for this to publish. So let's the publish is going to be done, and this is the type of email Harsad should receive once the publish is done. Okay, so let's wait for that. It will take some time because what it is doing is it is uploading the recording into the OneDrive, and also it is generating a link and then also firing that email to the attendees in case of, in this case, Harsad. So he is going to receive that email in his Outlook, where it says, okay, the recording for this particular test webinar event is published and you can check this right now. So it is going to publish this file and it is going to send an email to Harsad in that particular case. So as you can see, the recording is published, and it is also showing me when the record is going to expire. So if you want to extend the time, we can extend it, or we can say never mind to let it expire on the September 16th, right? And if I go in the Harsad email, I receive one email which is for the recording is available now. for the test webinar event. If I click on this new recording button, it is going to take me to that test webinar event page, the same page we had. And here it is going to provide me that webinar recording, which I can see from here. We just recorded of 2 minutes of video, but let's say it's more than that. We can use and download that as well. Okay. So this is the very basic intro about the webinars. The other thing is, let me just go and close it. And there are other options available other than webinar. We can have the town hall meeting. It is having the same type of setup page, but it has different options. Let's say details, theming, emails, and report. The co-organizers can be added, presenters can be added, and one more option is available. That is, if I want to have this town hall meeting with only some people and groups from the talent or the invited people, basically. The third option, which is available, is virtual appointment. So when I click on this virtual appointment, it is providing me this new nice viewing pop-up which says the virtual appointment provides external guest with a lean browser-based meeting experience. That makes joining easy. Guest will receive a tailored meeting invitation that is specifically to them, right? And from let's say I'm creating one meeting that is a test appointment. Okay, and these are the to that. Let me just go and do that very quickly. And here I can provide a time when I want to attend and any external user links. Okay, so this is the name and this is the email address, that is sigurd@gmail.com. If I want to add additional external users, I can click on this. If I want to invite any colleagues into that particular virtual appointment, I can do that from here as well. Okay, and these other attendee will within your organization, my organization can also attend this meeting. Let's say I am adding person 3 here, and I can add the description. Let's say this is a test appointment and this is testing, so I'm just going to write testing and click on, let's say, send. Once I click on send, it will go out to all the attendees and the event will be added. Okay, so let me just click on send. So a test appointment is added for me. Right now it's the same time, so it is going to start. I can go and click on join now at this moment. But let me check what Harshad has received. Harshad has received this nice looking email where he has detail about the appointment, what type of appointment he is having, at what time and what location. That is a virtual appointment or location. So as a Harshad, when I click on the join meeting as a guest, this is the UI which I am going to have, right? It is the same UI which we generally have, right? And it looks very familiar to us. So I can use this. And what the other thing I have is this type of email for the testing we are receiving. And other one is that particular calendar type of event for the Google Calendar we are going to have. That is in my Gmail, right? So because I added my external user Gmail into that. And when I am logged in as an external user, I can add my name, that is Sigurd Dave, and I can click on join now. So the same user interface we are having, same as the Teams. Like the test appointment hasn't been started, so it's not connect. It's providing that to the external user, like meeting is waiting to be started. Now the meeting has started, so I can join in from here, or the external user can also join it from here. And Sigar the way unverified is my guest user with the external Gmail account. I can go and admit it. So my Prakash user, Harshad, and Sigar as an external user is also available in this meeting. And this is a formal appointment with that nice looking email available to that user. In the same case I did for the webinar, I can also record or transcript the meeting. Let's say I'm saying something, let's say like this, hello, 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 or something, right? And once I go and leave the meeting or close the meeting, right? Let's say everyone is leaving the meeting. Let me just do that. very quickly. And this is just for the external users so that they are aware of Microsoft Teams is providing so many things. If I let's wait for it to come up, as last time we don't have that managed meeting thing. So let's wait for it to come up. Just a moment. If I go and check in attendance, I see the meeting lasted for 1 minute and 12 seconds, right? And I am also having the record, a recap in terms of recording of that meeting in here, and also the transcript of the meeting. Please do like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get video updates.